Pure, unfiltered crypto insights delivered daily. Survive 3 bear markets called major tops and bottoms, and help thousands navigate Web3's Wild West. From Bitcoin's latest moves to DeFi's hidden gems, we break down complex crypto plays into actionable insights. Welcome to Blockrium, where alpha meets analysis.
So we're ready to dive in today, and we're looking at crypto ETFs. But more specifically, how this new administration might impact things. I think it's pretty clear to everyone listening, the basics of what crypto ETFs are, right? They're just a way to easily invest in, a bunch of different digital currencies, right? A basket of them.
Yeah.
Makes it easier, especially for traditional investors to get into it.
Exactly.
Without having to go through all the hoops of,
right.
setting up wallets and exchanges.
Yeah, all the technical stuff.
Yeah, all that. But, that's not really what we're here to talk about today.
No.
What we want to look at is, will this new political situation, will it actually unlock their real potential? I mean,
I think that's the big question, right? There's a lot of buzz.
Yeah.
And the buzz isn't even just about more ETFs. It's about what kinds of ETFs we might see. So think about it. So far, what we've mostly got is ETFs based on Bitcoin futures, right? Which, Bitcoin futures, that can be a wild ride.
Out of volatile, yeah.
Super volatile. But what if the SEC starts to say, okay, we're going to allow ETFs that directly hold cryptocurrencies.
Right.
Like XRP or Solana or...
Oh, interesting. Okay,
so that changes things.
Yeah, let's unpack that for a second because, as you mentioned, the SEC historically has been pretty...
Oh, yeah, they've been very cautious.
Cautious, yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of changes do people think are going to happen under this new administration that could actually make a difference here?
So I think there are two big things that people are looking at. One is clearer guidelines around custody.
Okay.
Because if you're a big institutional investor, you want to know that your assets are safe, right? That they're secure. And that's a big hurdle right now.
And a big question mark.
It's a big question mark. So clearer guidelines on that would be huge. And then the second thing is potential tax incentives.
Okay.
Right? Because right now, crypto is taxed differently than traditional investments, right?
Right.
And that's a pain, if you're a big institution, that adds a whole layer of complication.
Right, for sure.
So if the new administration sort of tackles those two things, you could see, I think the floodgates could open.
Wow, yeah. You mentioned, a couple of specific cryptos there, like XRP and Solana.
Yeah.
What is it about them in particular?
Sure.
That has people so excited about seeing those?
Yeah. So, XRP, for example, right, is designed for fast cross-border payments.
Right.
So in a world where global finance is more and more important, that's a big deal.
Right.
And then Solana, it's got that focus on scalability and really low transaction fees, which for investors who are looking at, a blockchain platform that's really efficient,
right,
that's very appealing. So the idea is that by packaging all these different cryptos into ETFs, you're offering investors something really unique.
It's almost like building a very specific tailored portfolio for different needs, different goals.
Right.
But okay, even if we see these changes, even if the SEC goes along with it, I mean, crypto itself is still super volatile.
Oh, for sure.
So isn't that a huge risk for anyone who invest in these ETFs?
Absolutely. ETFs don't magically erase the risk of crypto. But here's the thing. I think having more institutional participation through ETFs, that could actually help to stabilize the market as a whole.
Okay, interesting. So how would that work?
Well, right now, a lot of the price swings you see in crypto, it's driven by speculation, right? Short-term trading, people trying to make a quick buck.
Right.
But if you have these big institutions who are by nature kind of long-term investors,
right,
they're less likely to panic sell or, get spooked by every little dip. So their presence kind of it's almost like adding ballast to a ship.
I see. Yeah.
It makes the whole thing a little bit more stable.
Okay. I get that. But let's be real, right? ETFs come with fees.
Oh, yeah, always.
And fees can eat into your profits,
Especially
long term if you're playing the long game. So how should people, how should they weigh those costs against
Right.
the potential benefits here?
That's where doing your homework comes in, right? You've got to really compare different ETF providers. Look at their fee structures, really understand how those fees are going to impact your returns over 5 years, over 10 years.
Don't just jump in.
Exactly. Don't just see the first ETF that's got, your favorite coin in it and
Right.
throw all your money at it.
Yeah. So it sounds like crypto ETFs, they really could bridge the gap between, that traditional finance world and the crypto world. And this new political situation, this new administration, sounds like it could really speed that up.
I think it could. I mean, I think there's definitely a feeling of cautious optimism.
Right.
We have to see how things play out.
Right.
But yeah, the future of crypto ETFs, that story's still being written. And as these regulations change and as things develop,
Right.
I think it's going to be really interesting to see how those developments shape not just crypto investing, but the whole financial world.
Yeah, who knows what's coming next, right?
Right, exactly.
Well, super interesting stuff. Thanks for
yeah, this was fun.
Yeah, for taking a deep dive with us today.
Absolutely.
And to everyone listening, definitely keep paying attention. Things are changing fast.
They are.
We'll see you next time.
See ya.